City of Atlanta announced today access to free public Wi-Fi. It's providing an immediate benefit for World Cup fans, but it will also serve Atlanta residents long after the tournament ends. Atlanta News First Justin Berger reports from downtown tonight.
You wouldn't know it by looking at it, but these streetlight fixtures are home to powerful free Wi-Fi.
It's about addressing and closing the digital divide here in our great city of Atlanta.
Atlanta officials announcing Monday 3 locations across the city. Centennial Olympic Park, Atlanta University Center, and City Hall will offer the free internet. This project, made possible through the Smart ATL Trust Fund, carries a price tag of about $263,000. But the dream is larger than these 3 areas.
The goal is to create a network that will eventually help connect folks all the way from the airport to MARTA to the Beltline and beyond.
City officials say they'll pull data from this pilot program in August after the World Cup wraps up and begin the process of putting access points at fire stations later this year. It's very easy to access this new free Wi-Fi outside of Centennial Olympic Park. Just find Atlanta Free right there and click the button. After agreeing to a terms page, you'll have access to, as one person involved described it, smokin' fast internet at speeds of 264 megabits per second. In the short term, fans can use the free Wi-Fi while attending FIFA Fan Festival. But officials say this is about making Atlanta more digitally inclusive. So anyone who needs to, for example, can do their homework or submit a job application. Georgia Power will manage and maintain these new Wi-Fi delivering streetlights.
These smart fixtures combine modern LED lighting and advanced connectivity capabilities, creating infrastructure that is designed to support the city today and to build a foundation for tomorrow.
Reporting from Centennial Olympic Park in downtown Atlanta, Justin Berger, Atlanta News First.